it. I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it. Put me in the jungle, better walk right through it. And your dead block, I'll bring life to it. Always a 50-50, yes, I'll do it.
She goes away. Anytime she goes away.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah, where are you?
Yeah, I'm waiting on Sam. We're gonna go down Mitch and come to you.
Oh, George, man, listen, you gotta start being on time, fam. I'm being honest, bro.
I'll leave the joint. I'll tell Sam not to bother. I'll just come straight to you down there.
Cool.
I'm ready anyway.
Wow, they got. It's the skipper, fam. You gotta be on time. We've been losing games, bro. The reason why we're losing is because we're turning up unprepared and not on time. So I can't listen. It's a Sunday league team. Man, them go out and they get drunk. That's cool, man. You know, we're not a Saturday team, but there's a couple man in the team that we expect to be there on time. Myself, Ryan Palmer, George, Salvin's got to be there. You know, Lamb and Flips do their bit behind the scenes, so they might be a little bit late because they're collecting the man them as well. But man, them got to be on time, fam. The core people have got to be on time if we want to change things. New wheels and no smile. Woo! Turn up. Like, did you miss me? It's Mr. 50-50. Quick feet, I don't need that. I put my studs on his kneecap. Oh, Franco Zinho. Yeah, this is hard, fam. Man. So, October Player of the Month gets himself a fresh new Magnum. Fresh from the fridge. Them ones that only cost $2.99. They're the best ones. Congratulations, fella.
You. Like Jazz.
What's up, bro?
Good. You was missed last week.
Yeah, man. I injured my fucking glute the game previously against Saturday on Sunday, so I weren't able to play on Saturday and missed last Sunday as well. So it's bullshit, but I'm back now.
What you man saying?
Not much, man. What you saying, bro?
All good, man. All good.
Shit.
Good, Joe.
Good, man.
Having hard fucking women, they ain't much to do. Wrist playing, got a condo up on Biscayne.
What you man saying? All good, Joe.
Yeah, man. Oh, where's everyone?
When you coming back, man? How's the recovery?
It's alright, man. Still looking at January though. Hey, I'm ready for my close-up, baby. So I'm ready for my close-up, baby. I'm ready.
This the boy, you insane.
Man, what are you doing today?
Spectating for the DONS, helping with a new angle with the GoPro. So you might hear my voice a lot, and I do apologise if there's any bad language or anything like that. All I want to do is motivate, that's all. So Don asked me to do this, so I'm happy to do so.
Anything for the Dons?
Yeah, anything for the Dons. Josh, Mitch, wearing the Don hat. You came last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's what they're called, man. Loyal fans, man. Loyal fans. What do you think for the win today?
Yeah, we got it in the bag as long as we use the right technique. It's alright.
My ankle's not 100%, but you know, on the comeback now, just trying to be more smarter with my tackles. That's all.
I'm gonna back you up to the death on this side. I don't care, no matter what the result is. But I want us to work together as a team. We're all in this together. Remember that we're all in this together.
Where's the ref, by the way?
No, is that man there just waiting?
We need a performance today, boys.
Let's go side.
Side. Yeah, Franco, lead the way. Boys, now we need a performance today. No shying away from that. We need a fucking big performance.
You've never warmed up until today. That's the first change.
Sam, man, what's all this about?
It's about setting the tempo from the off. I've been realising we're not starting the game quick enough. Maybe because we're not warming up. Maybe hopefully this changes. Hey! Reflects.
That's me. Neil throw that one. This is Neil, look. This is Neil.
We wanted to do this for a long time.
How you feeling back today?
Always weird, isn't it?
Sick. You know, there's a different attitude. Obviously, 2 weeks ago, obviously whatever happened behind the scenes happened behind the scenes. I don't even know what happened, to be fair. But then last week we were caught cold because we didn't get a warm up. So as you can see, the boys are doing it properly today, trying to get spirits up and everything. I don't even know who the ref is. Is the ref even here?
Lamb cam on the Don this year, done though. Hey Flips, let me chat to you. Like, fam, Whoever keeps asking, yeah, I'm not Somalian. Nothing wrong with being Somalian, but I'm not Somalian.
No, he's not Somalian.
I have to verify it. Nothing wrong with it, but you know.
10 years deep right here. Like, me and Lamb haven't been friends since yesterday.
Yeah.
This is 10 years deep.
Unfortunately.
Your beard looks green, fam. Can you see it?
I know, it's you know when you get a bit of wisdom, it goes green.
Okay. My brother, you know.
Looking like an absolute del boy, fam. Look at you.
Come on, man. It's Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning, bro. Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
You talk to me, fam. What's going on, man? You're watching, no? You're not.
I've been watching. I haven't been here all the time, but I've been watching. Not a lot to say, really, is there?
We're missing it. We are missing it. We're definitely missing this still.
I miss it still, but when I come back January, it's gonna be peak. Yeah.
Me and you up top. We got to score some goals.
They're keepers.
It's a bad run. But the run stops now. We've got to win, we've got to change. The warm-ups today, Ryan came in and said it. We can't lose. We can't fucking lose anymore. It's bullshit. We don't come here to fucking lose. We don't come here to just fucking get turned down by people. We've got to turn up today and we've got to get fucking 3 points. If something changes, then it changes today.
Every morning, every Sunday morning, we wake up. Wake up at times that we should be lying in after our nights out on Saturday to come and play football. At the end of the season, we want something to show for it. We leave our loved ones at home, our wives, our mums, our girlfriends, our sisters, our brothers. Yeah. And come May, if you ain't got no silverware to show for it, the whole world is going to be laughing at you guys. Do you want to be laughed at in May? No. I said, do you want to be laughed at in May? All right, so Don's on 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Dons! Let's go.
100%.
Hey, Flips. They're getting married.
What are you doing now? I said my wife, my kids. I said, oh my God. I've got to turn up now. My kids are being worried. I ain't even got kids.
Okay then, people, so today's lineup. Now listen, after 2 bad losses, we have gone for a change in formation. We have gone for a 3-5-2. In between the sticks, the skipper Big G. A back 3 of Jazz, Franco and the cat Nathan. Left wing back Lambo, right wing back King. Midfield 3 myself, Nad and the Myth, me doing the holding role with Nad. And up top, the 2 Palmers, Nathan and Ryan Palmer. Players on the bench today, we have Yobbo, Mr. Wackett and Neil. And now listen, I'm going to stop shouting at the people on the sideline because we're getting so many people coming down that I keep missing people out. They keep pulling me aside as if it's something personal. So listen, big up everybody that came to watch us. Now, before we start, we got to give a big shout out to this legend. His name is Josh. He comes down to watch us each week. We didn't have a lino and he said, you know what, I'm going to do it because I'll do what Dons do. So big up you. Okay then people, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of Sunday League Football here with SC Dons. Now listen, as you are all aware, we are on the back of 2 major losses, alright? It's been dodgy. So what we've done today is we've completely changed it up. We've gone for a 3-5-2 and for the first time we've actually warmed up, hoping it makes a difference. How about that from a knock from me? That's out to King, who's playing wing back today. You know, he's an attacking player. Hopefully he can get a lot of joy down the wing backs. But anyway, our opponent today is Grasshoppers. They won their last game 6-3 against Peckham Town, so it's not going to be an easy game. As I said, every single game in this league is not easy. What do I know about them? Not too much, but what I do know is they came up last season because they won the league below. So they're the champions of Division 1 and they've come into the Premier Division. So as you know, last month's player of the month was Nathan the Cat. He was a goalkeeper. We've slapped him on pitch today and look at that. He's winning his headers already from the get-go. We love a bit of that. Here's our man Nad that we're coming to collect. He's gone line, all for the run of Nathan Palmer and is cleared by Grasshoppers.
George, keep turning them. They don't want to play that way.
George, they don't want to play that way.
What did you say? You never seen that energy on the side?
So here's our man King, nippy player. He's cut it back, he's kept possession of the ball. It's early doors. He's knocked it back to Nad. Another tidy ball every time he's in the middle. He just cleans it up. Here's Nathan, he's knocked it back to Nad. He's spotted the run of, who's that? Nathan Palmer, I think, and Lionel's given offside.
Hey! Ref, I want you to warn him.
Talking of winning headers, it's the Cat again. How about that for a leap? Love it, geezer. Anyway, here's Grasshoppers, or Groundhoppers, I mean. It's gone long, it's not gone anywhere. It's cleared out by Jazz. So it's cleared long by the Hoppers. It's in the air, it's not been dealt with by their geezers. From me, I've given it to Jazz. He's taken a touch a little bit too far, and it looks like they're on the break now. There's 2 against 4, I guess, here. He's just kept the ball, this geezer. He's knocked it out wide to this fella. Can he get a strike? He certainly can. Push wide by Big G. So it's a corner ball to Hoppers. It's knocked in there and it's gone wide to the post. So there's our man Jazz on the ball. He's knocked it out to Lamb.
Go on, open out. Yeah. Go on, Lambie.
I'm not sure if I just heard correctly. Did I just hear Mitchell call Lamb Lambie? That might be a new name for Lam, who knows, geez. It's good work from him anyway, and it's not back to Nathan Palmer. He's taking a little touch, he's got a shot off, positive stuff. So it's more of the Dons. There's our man Nathan Palmer just tidying up. This Groundhoppers geezer's coming and giving an early Christmas card.
Well done, Nathan. Good boy.
I've seen people get 6 months for less than that.
Yes.
So here's our man the Myth, that lovely left foot of him. When he floats out to the right wing, guys, it's dangerous. He's through on goal, is that a strike? Yeah!
That's it. That's it.
Fucking great start. Scouts from the Finnish Premier League club. I used to play for them, look, VPS. VPS, yeah.
Okay.
So apparently that's a few scouts from the Finnish Premier League over there. But anyway, what a positive start from the Dons. It's what we needed. Big G's gone long. It's through to the path of Ryan Palmer. He's through on goal. Have a shot, fella. Have a shot, geezer.
Yeah, thank you. That's it. Get in. That's getting. We just continue. One more.
Now listen, we could not have asked for a better start. We are 2-0 up, but we got to stay focused.
Stand back a bit.
But listen, at Sunday League football, we all know where it goes. 2-0, actually, it doesn't mean anything. It's actually a dangerous scoreline because one goal back from them and they're straight back in the game, so we need more. But here's our man King. Now listen, what a great start to his Don's career he's certainly had. He's looking real sharp. It's a nice little ball through and it's cleared out by the Oppers. Anyway, they're not stopping, guys. They're trying to hit us on a break. They know they need to go back before this game gets out of reach. There's a big snowman in the way. It's been crossed in. It's a fantastic clearance for myself. An important one. It's through to, who's that, Lambo. Dodgy little clearance into the path of Groundhoppers, and Nad's taking him out for a free kick. So, Hoppers step up. That's a ball in the face for Nad. It's gone out wide only to their winger. What's he going to do? He's still got the ball. He's trying to whip one in. It's a good little block from Lamb. Throw on to them. Now, the good thing about this formation, guys, it frees up our wide men and our fast men. We've got Nathan Palmer and Ryan Palmer on top. That's a lot of pace. And we have Lambo sprinting forward all the time. It's got through there. It's a great shot on goal. It's a good save from their keeper. Anyway, they're still on the break. It's a bit of end-to-end stuff at the moment. I've sort of been caught at a coffee shop there. I don't know what happened. That's my bad. Totally my fault. If they get a goal here, I'll take full responsibility. And it's just gone wide.
Andrew, next time, drop in, yeah?
Now, guys, what this is showing is how quick we have been on the break this whole game. It's a fantastic start. That's King. He's knocked it through to Ryan Palmer. Whistle's gone for offside. It's gone wide anyway. So it's a free kick for the Groundhoppers. This guy's been spared. Now, someone did say, I'm not going to say no names, but that geezer there with the purple hair, someone said that when they looked at him, they felt like they needed to dab. He had that kind of effect on people. That's a great run from Lamb. Anyway, it's more Dons. Ryan Palmer's dropped deep to collect the ball. He's giving it to the Myth, who's just in a free roll today. He's just doing what he wants to do. That's Nathan Palmer. It's a lovely little cross through. That's King. So half an hour in at 2-0 up, we're in a great position. It's all the Dons, to be honest. Here's our man Ryan Palmer. He's dropped deep again. It's through to the Myth. He's got all sorts of porridge for Sal. He slipped it through to King. 1-on-1. Can he get his first for the Dons?
You can't let two of them press by themselves. Show them, yes! Yeah!
So what a start to the Don's career it is for King. If I'm right, he's only, I think, 19 years old. He slapped it back to me. One touch pass from me, one touch pass from Nathan Palmer. This is fantastic from the Dons, guys. This is what we've been missing these past couple of weeks. We've been direct, we've been fast, we've been quick, and this is where we're good at. He's offside, though. More pressure from the Dons. Is a throw-on into our man Nad. What a great midfielder this guy's proving to be. He's cut through and he's hit out on my street with that.
We don't shoot, we don't score.
Possible, as wide as possible. Open up that pitch.
Now this is a formation that really complements our man Lamb. All his pace, he's able to get forward and knowing that he's got people there holding him. That's a great ball, by the way, from him. But well done, Lamb. It's a great start. Good cross from Nathan Palmer. Good hands from the keeper.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Easy, Kevin, huh? Look at this. I'm grabbing them by their trousers. Come back.
So Ryan Palmer's on the ball. I'm screaming for the ball. I've received it, and that's a fantastic touch, I must say. I've knocked it to the Myth. The Myth has picked it up. He's given it to King. Lovely one-touch football. I've just sold this geezer a donut. Nathan Palmer's fuming. He thinks I should have laid it into him. To be honest, Nathan, probably right, I should have. But I've kept possession of the ball. Here's our man Nad. He's released Nathan Palmer now, and he's miles on side. He's in a great position here. Can he get one in? He's cut it back to, who's that? I don't even know who it is. It's King. He's beaten one. He's had a shot, and it's just gone wide. So, it's Groundhoppers on the ball now. It is their right back. We just got to see this one out, guys, man. At 3-0 up, we should have the game in the bag now. It's gone long. Here's the fella, looks like he makes everyone want to dab. That's a great touch from him, by the way, I must say. He's knocked it through. This geezer's one-on-one with Big G, and that's a fantastic save, that is.
We're lucky there. We can't let that happen.
So, throw on to the Dons. Lambo wearing number 3. A couple years ago, he was wearing number 7 Lambo. But that's an unselfish player. And that's Ryan Palmer, and he's giving it to Myth. It's a lovely cutting ball through to Nathan Palmer, and he's hit the bar like he's going for a night out. It's a fantastic effort, I must say. It's Lambo, that's Nad, I think it was, I'm not sure. Is Lambo on the ball still? Can we get another one here? Can we get a fourth? That's good defending from Groundhoppers. And now they're on the break. There's that man that makes everyone want to dab. He's done a decent little pass there. I can't really see what's going on. When you come close to the TV, he's knocked it out to number 16. Nathan Palmer running down like a steam train, and he's almost taking out the cameraman. Now listen, just so you all know, at this time and for a bit of the time during this game, our main cameraman was using the drone. Which is why this camera angle, the main camera angle, looks a bit funny, like the lighting's all a bit wrong and it wasn't zoomed in, so we apologise. But no, our other guy was just learning. But how about this for a touch from the Myth? Guys, like I said, if you want porridge, go and see the Myth. He's got bags of it. It's a lovely pass from the King up to, who's that, Nathan Palmer, I believe. He's crossed it back, lovely little touch from the King. Whack it first time, Palms, he hasn't whacked it first time, he's held back, and that's Lam that's gone over the bar.
We gotta whack it first time.
I know.
Doing well. Boys, listen. When we simple up the game, we make it look so easy. Listen. Listen. Myself included.
Allow it.
Why are we frowning? Why are we laughing?
Because of that nonsense you just did.
I'm not passing. I've been linking the play.
Ryan, you deserve it.
Let's be serious. Man. What the fuck? Let's be serious. It's not a joking matter.
Wait.
Let's be serious.
At the end of the day, people are gonna remember what happened with those 2 chances. But me personally, Ryan hasn't done as badly as he normally does.
It's not even about that. But I'm not saying about my individual performance. Listen. I'm not talking about my individual performance. I'm talking about as a team, from the back, from the middle, up top. We are simpling it up. We are making it look so easy. We don't have to run through so many players and get out and Jack run through the whole team. We can just lend the ball to each other. Okay? When we simple it up, we beat teams.
Listen.
Boys, come on, man. Come on.
Hey, boys, hey, you want to please go away, please. Hey, everyone, come in. Come in.
I've spoken individually to Nathan and I've spoken to Ryan, yeah, so there's no need to dig anyone out or anything because everyone's playing well, yeah. All I can say is sometimes the midfielders are slow to cover when like one centre back gets taken to one side, yeah, because maybe the wing back's still up. So Drew, if you need to come in, yeah, call him and then you come in and fill in at the back, yeah.
One thing I've noticed, it's all worked hard together. There's no fucking bad apples in here. Every one of you here are here for each other. We're a fucking team. Out there, we've fought as a team. You've passed the team. You've worked as a team. Keep it together. Don't let nothing distract you. No one outside of here is gonna distract you what's in here. We're gonna fucking win this game. Fuck everyone else. We're gonna fucking win.
We don't concede.
We're gonna work hard and we're gonna play well. Let's get it, coach. Let's go. We focus on our game, boys. Fuck everyone else. Focus on our game.
Okay then people, so it's that time of the week, Don of the week, where we big up those who are bigging us up. We're gonna get straight into it. So number 1, we have Reese O'Sullivan in a black on black Don cap which are fresh and new in stock. He says, thanks G. We say, nah, thank you. Number 2, I don't know who you are fella, but he says, come on man, Drew sent the Don hat through in a Gucci bag. It's only the best for the Dons. Number 3, we got the legend Tom Rote. He's got a black on black DON cap matched with his longest 90 hoodie. I see you geese. Number 4, is that Clark Kent? Because it certainly ain't Superman, but he says we do what Dons do. I see you fella. 5, sent in by Seb Wood, it says Don of the week. This is my mate Luke on his birthday repping the Dons. I don't know what Luke's got in his bowl. It don't look too pretty, but big up you Luke. Number 6, we got a young version of Tim Henman. He says the longest 90 and gives us the eyes. I see ya. Number 7, we got Toby Jizzle. Big up you geezer. Love for all the support and appreciate it. Reaching out like that, it shows a lot. Love that. Number 8, we got Denise and Lamb. I mean Denise and Lacazette. Big up Denise. Number 9, looking like a real creep, saying hashtag big up the Dons. I see you geezer, keep repping. Yeah! So, second half begins, and now listen, at 3-0 up, it is our game to lose. You know, we talk about responses and doing things right. This has been an amazing response. Everyone was there semi on time, not fully on time, but semi on time. We had a good warm-up for the first time, I think, all season. We never do warm-up, and we can actually see what it does for us. That's a long ball from Nathan. It's through to Ryan Palmer. He's taking a touch. It's Nathan Palmer.
Let me guess. What are you talking about, bro? Nathan.
So, couldn't ask for a better start. It's 4-0. Winning goals now, that's what we need to focus on. And there's the myth doing his groundwork. It's Nathan Palmer, it's the, not Nathan Edwards, I mean. It's the myth again, one-touch football. That's a lovely pass from the myth. What a player he is. Nathan Palmer, one touch of Brian Palmer. This is fantastic football, Dons. So it's more Dons, is our man Nad, I believe. Yeah, it is. It's a lovely run from Lambo again. Like I said, this is freeing up Lambo to get his pace up and down. But listen, this is one touch too many. It's just gone just wide. Now, like I said earlier, guys, you might see a lot more drone footage because the guy on the sideline wasn't familiar with the settings of the camera, so the lighting was a bit nuts. But anyway, this guy's broken through, and that's a let-off. Still 4-0. So, 55th minute, quick substitutions. Off comes Ryan Palmer, on comes Neil. Off comes Franco, on comes Mr. Wackett. Now listen, this actually caused us a bit of confusion, guys, I'll let you know. We started the game with a 3-5-2. When we made these substitutions, we switched from a 3-5-2 to a 4-5-1. However, not everyone was actually aware of this, so it caused a little bit of confusion. So in future, guys, let's make sure we communicate it properly. But you know, it is what it is. We've got a game to play. It is our man, the myth. It's giving it to Yobbo, who's making a surging run. He's whipped it in, only as far as the defence of Groundhoppers, who's on the ball. And like I said, guys, we're experiencing a moment of confusion at the moment. We're not really sure what's going on. They've given a lovely ball through to this geezer. He is one-on-one with Big G. Our defender's getting back. He's cut back. Is he going to shoot? If he does, it's going to be a goal, I'm telling you. And I'll tell you what, he smacked one in, and it is 4-1. We need to start this confusion and get back on top. Now listen, at 4-1 we have all seen what can happen at Sunday League football. That is the beauty of the grassroots game. You can be winning 4-1 and lose 5-4. We cannot switch off, we can't afford to. That's a lovely one from the myth. That's still Benson, he's put it in. That's Zone on his first touch, he's hit Barbados with that.
You're having a jolly up, mate. You're having a jolly up, Lamb.
No pressure though, bro.
All you need is the goal. You're having a jolly up.
Come in. Oi, listen. Oi, Don. This is
Oi, Lamb.
for 5.
You're having a jolly up, mate. You can get a goal here.
So that was our man and our legend, the Val. Just letting Lamb know that he's having a real jolly up. And he certainly is. Yeah, he's not wrong there. Like I said, when he's playing his holding role, Lamb is so quick that it just allows him freedom because there's people getting back doing the defensive work for him. However, we're playing a 4-5-1 at the moment, so Lamb's got to do his defensive duties. Now again, I apologise for Tomsy on the camera. It's shocking from you, Toms. I ain't gonna lie. Good effort though, good try from you. But you know, cameraman Geese, we need our original man back, and he will be back once the drone thing dies out. Anyway, here is, I actually can't see who it is, to be honest with you guys. But it's the Dons on the break. It's through to whoever that is. I think it was Sil Benson. It's through. Who's that? Neil, where are you? Where are you, Geese? Anyway, here's Neil. He's on the ball now. Now Neil, another tricky player. In fact, I would say that Zone is probably one of our most underrated players. I'm not gonna lie, he's a real good hold-up man. It's a fantastic ball from Myth, and it's a great shot from, I don't even know who it was. Keeper saved it. It's back to the Myth. It's over to Zone. He's on possession of the ball now. He's whipped one in there. It's only as far as their defenders, and it's cleared. So again, there's that man, the Myth. You know, he's always picking and choosing, making things happen. He's giving it to Ryan Palmer, and I tell you what, Ryan Palmer has served breakfast for Neil. So what's happening recently is every time we score, obviously, as we all know, Big G always goes to collect the ball. It's a ritual of his. But referees are clocking onto it and they're not letting him do it. So the refs just had a word. So another double substitution. Off comes Nathan Palmer, on comes King. Off comes Nad, and on comes Ryan Palmer. So I must say, the goal a second ago, it wasn't Ryan Palmer who served it. I just can't be bothered to change the commentary. Now listen, I just want to give a big shout out to the Myth. This is proof. Some people say the Myth is all fancy footwork. No, it doesn't. He works hard as well. Look at that. He's won his tackle and he's earned himself a foul. So again, it's that underrated striker, Big Neil, aka Zone. Look at him here moving his hips like a 1970s disco dancer. He's taking it past one. He's still kept possession of the ball. Is the man, the Myth. He's kept it. He's done a little Yui. He's looked out wide to Mr. Wackett. Baggy little touch from him. So it's Groundhoppers again. They're still, listen, credit to them, they're giving us the whole 90 minutes. And here's that guy with all the sauce, the man who makes our players want to dab. He's had a strike at goal and it's safe hands from Big G. So it's more from Groundhoppers. It's their number 4, he's knocked it out to their number 9. He's whipped one in, doesn't seem to be anyone in the box. It's gone back post only as far as Yobbo. Yobbo goes to see it out, but it's a surging run from Mark Henry. He's collected the ball, he's had a strike, it's safe hands from Big G. Now, for those of you that have been following the journey this season, you will know and be aware that we are not scoring goals. So it's good to see that we're like 4-5-1 up as it is at the moment, and we're still trying to score more goals. Don't worry about the person in the background, that is the cameraman's son. He's there at the moment, Assad we're calling him. But you know, it is what it is, we work with what we're working with. Anyway, there's Mr. Wackett, he's giving it to Ryan Palmer. He's knocked it through to Mr. Wackett in the kind of area that he does usually whack it from. It's back out to the man, the myth, this left-footed whiz kid. When he's out on the right, he's causing loads of problems, looking just running through. And I tell you what, that's close. But like I was saying, guys, listen, the fact that we've done things right today, we can really see our potential. When we turn up, I do believe we're one of the best teams in this league, you know, and we've shown that today. But when we treat things seriously, it happens. And again, we need goals, so it's good to see that we're still trying to get goals. Here's Ryan Palmer, he's running through and he's been taken down as a spot kick. So as there's a spot kick, our man skipper Big G has come out and he wants to take the penalty, but the referee won't allow it. You know, he's saying, I don't know what he was saying, but he wasn't letting Big G take it. Fair enough, you know, don't want to take the mick out of them, do we? So it looks like Mr. Wackett's going to step up. Big G taking his long ride home, and there's Mr. Wackett. Can he stay composed? Can he put this one away? A couple man was saying that they think he's going to dink it. Let's see what he does.
Yes! That's another assist! Cheers!
Free bars! Free bars! Free bars! Free bars!
So again, more credit to Groundhoppers or Grasshoppers, whatever they're called. I'm not too, I think it's Groundhoppers. And it's their number, who's this? Number 7. He's had a little shot, but it's not nothing too much to test Big G. So we put it out there. We put it out there to support us to vote if we should sign the King. And I think it was like 97% of you said yes. So here he is selling Premier League sticker books, and he's forced that geezer to take out his own man. The man is on the floor holding his head, he's in pain. Who's that? That's Wackett. He certainly has whacked it. It's a decent save from the keeper. So it's more Dons. Here's our man Ryan Palmer. He's knocked it out to Lambo again, the man who's been given freedom today, and he's shown when he's got freedom what he can do with it. He sold this guy, I don't know what he sold him, but he sold him something. He's still got the ball, and that's a blatant handball, and the referee hasn't given it. So at this scoreline, the Dons have really earned the chance to, you know, enjoy themselves. And here's the myth, and I tell you what, he has just sold that left back a flipping swimsuit. I must say, it's just ridiculous some of the things he does. It's beyond, it's almost rude. Let's have another look at it. It's only right. He's took him one way, just gone the other way. It's almost like he's confused himself.
See that, Chris? Yeah. Fucking Elliot. Hey, the myth! All these Elliots.
Now, just another player I need to highlight. Alongside Jazz, who has been solid, is this man, the Cat. He's done it in goal, and I tell you what, he's gone and done it again at centre-back. Absolutely solid. So at 6-1, there goes the full-time whistle. How about that for a response? The Dons are back to winning ways. Now listen, I want to thank everyone for sticking with us through our rough and sticky patch. But we think we're back now. We're going to keep going. The Dons are back. That's 3 points at the table.
Very good match. I thought that the Dons were back to their normal routine. And if I may take the chance to explain why they've had some bad results recently, it's because there's been a little bit of dissent within the camp, which is now being put right. So today is a result of that dissent being put right, and you've seen the results of what they can do when they work together and stop arguing among themselves. That was a very good performance today. Very pleased, and come back next week and I'll see you when I see you.
Back time we win. Back time we win.
He turned up, his name's Josh, come to watch the game. We had no line, he opted to do it, and he done it. That's real shit.
Josh, love that, man.
No problem.
6-1, man.
I'm not bet on him. Yeah, no, I know.
Only show this up. They call him Baller for a reason, fam.
Always shows up, man.
How about you score this one? Great result. Back in the winning mentality, innit? That's what we need.
Good win, man. Turned up, everyone started well. What's the team? Brilliant, man. 6-1. Can't ask for more.
All we need is the points. All we need is the points. We got it. It's done.
At the end of the day, you know, you asked me before the game how I feel about today's game. I told you, I said we've got a warm up in and spirits are high, so we're gonna win, and we delivered. But at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about these boys. They did. It's nothing to do with me. It's these boys.
Great game. No injuries, I hope not, and it's all good. Good game.
I can't be running like that, you know. I can't be running like that. Defense. I can't be running like my whole life. When you get, when you start that day, get down there, your mind's not the same.
Fam, they put me sub in it, but I'm a team player, so I just come on and try to do my job and fight for my place. That's it. That's all I can say, man.
Man of the match, man.
I didn't play,
the camera today. Yeah, man. That's it.
Listen, I just had to do what I had to do for the team. Up the Dons, man. We have good individuals, but if we learn to play as a team, we've got it right today.
So fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean.
100%.